I just want to introduce folks to people in case they're coming in from odd corners of the internet, which we love. Please continue to do so and continue to be odd. So today we have Erica Phillips Graves. I saw in your About section on your Substack, Erica, that you are a self-described creatrix priestess of the flame, and I love that. So we cannot forget to say that here.
It is true. And Alicia Moonrise in this is the other creatrix priestess when we all anointed ourselves such titles. So she's also here.
Well, I love that.
There's two of us.
we are honored to be joined and deigned by two creatrixes.
Thank you.
If that's correct.
Trying?
Creatrix. Yeah, I like that word. That's why we used it.
Yeah.
We'll keep it that way.
And
Trixies. I love it.
Yeah. And thanks. I would be remiss not to mention J.R. Phillips. If you're familiar with me, you're probably familiar with J.R., but also joining us on Wednesday, which is so weird, not on a Friday. I appreciate both of you so much for taking the time midweek.
I know. It's kind of weird that we're not doing this on a Friday. It's like, I feel like all out of whack, but I'm going away this weekend. So it's kind of like a nice way to make sure I get my weekly dose of, hey, am I crazy? Just tell me I'm okay.
No, you're not okay. You're crazy.
But it's okay. We all are.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm traveling. I'm traveling this weekend, only a couple 100 miles. But they said when I was watching all these astrology videos about long distance travel, and something in my life is gonna get upheaved when I go on a long distance road. So I'm just waiting. Impending doom. Like, where's the anvil?
Bring your survival kit. Bring it with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's in your metaphysical survival kits? Erica, you go first.
Oh my God, sage. So much sage. Tarot, definitely. Probably a really powerful candle of some kind, and to pray to the gods of the apocalypse for it to not happen to me. So
bounce it off. I'm rubber.
Yes.
They're glue.
Yes.
I love that. JR, what's in yours?
Probably, I have some candles. I always have my rocks. I have my rock collection so close to me all the time. And then I actually just did, and I was telling Nico this, I think on their last live, I did a little ward with my name and stuff, because I've just been feeling, as we're putting ourselves out there more and more, it's like your name is everywhere. And I was like, I just need to do a little something to protect the name of it all. Plus, there's this guy whose name's also J.R. Phillips, and he's being a real pain in the ass. I can't do anything because he's trying to take him. So I have to go home, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a little thing about me, my name. So anyway.
So you have a doppelganger then?
Yeah, but it's a dude, and I don't know him. I mean, not that I would know my other doppelgangers, but it just is annoying.
Yeah.
Like, automatic enemy. Sorry, J.R. Phillips, other guy out there. How about you, Nico?
Oh my God. So you've basically been Salt Bae on your little wards, but with other things. I love it. Yeah, me, I don't know. Me, I would love to say that my passport would be part of it.
I didn't think of that.
I found out it lapsed, so there's no physical run-in, unfortunately. It has to just be like probably 50 tarot decks that I can't interpret, that you guys have to both teach me about.
So that means we have to be together then.
Absolutely. Okay. The Scooby-Doo gang, we'll find one more person, we'll flush out the 4, and we'll get a dog.
So we're all like, I have Arwen. She has to come with me. She's in my kit. Okay? She's in my kit.
And Leafy Moonlight, you're always in my kit. So there's 5.
Oh my God.
Oh, LM. Yep. Says I volunteer. Okay. We got
nice.
LM, you're with us. Also, James is J. Phillips. That's crazy, dude.
This is crazy. Okay. I'll try to separate you out though, because, obviously we figured out that, it's not J.R. Phillips. It won't be confusing for the stars or my protectors. Hopefully. But I was pretty pissed when I was doing this. Because Goodreads wasn't letting me be an actual author in order to upload where magic is made. And for Nico's anthology, The Forbidden Fruit, coming out, I'm trying to be like, hey, this is me. I'm here. Come on. And then, yeah. So
It's
this is
so
what it
sad.
is.
If you go to Forbidden Fruit's Goodreads page and just to hit we want to read, check out the links in there because the J.R. Phillips that's linked is not the appropriate J.R. Phillips. This is the J.R. Phillips that is real and true.
This sounds like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
This very nicely worded email to Goodreads, like, hey, really trying to steal this guy's work. That's not who I am. But you see this book all the way down at the bottom, the anthology. That's me. And I just need you to know so that I can put my other books up here. That'd be great. Or I'm going to burn you to the ground and no author will ever be able to use you ever again. And that's just where I was at yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arrow
They're gonna
too.
make
That's
you
so cool.
They make put periods in your name, like J.R.
I do that. When I made the Substack, I didn't do that. I was just like, whatever. And now we're here.
They're writers.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I've been called Junior my whole life because of JR. So I'm like, whatever. JR, Junior, J. Rowe, J. Phillips. I don't care. Just find my books. Okay. That's the only thing I
Help you pay your rent. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't
Ron.
That's me.
Ron, do you have a doppelganger out there stealing your name?
Not that I know of, but I'm sure there are. I haven't searched, so I don't know. But we're gonna say there's at least 10. Just say it, because it has to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's millions of people, right?
We appreciate the Pisces love in the chat too. Good to see you, Ron Shaw.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay.
You're
great.
surrounded, Nico. You're surrounded.
This is
She
how I
collects
like it.
Pisces.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm too sensitive to be around anybody else. You guys don't make me cry, only in a good way.
Yes.
So I appreciate you so much. But so before we were hanging out for just a couple minutes in the I don't know, green room, the Substack version of a green room.
Yeah.
The lobby.
Yes.
And Erica, you had brought something that I thought was pretty cool that probably our audience here would like to see. It was a nifty deck. Do you mind flashing a little?
I would love to. Okay, so this has lots of curse words and insults, which I think people would really, really appreciate. And really, there's no going wrong with this.
You card.
So I think I'm gonna pull a card for JR first. I'm just gonna do this. You tell me when to stop, girl. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, you have a special curse word filled message. Well, yeah. So you got to stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe.
But what if it feels like it?
Sorry, the universe said no.
You know what? Thank God. I'm tired. I'm feeling like this. I've been so obsessed. Like, I think what happens, like, I go through a cycle, and I tell Nico this all the time. It's like at the beginning of the week, I'm like, yeah, I'm killing it. And then we reach like Wednesday, or it came early this week. But we reach a period where I'm like, actually, nothing's ever working out. It's never worked out ever in its life. And then on Saturday, I'll be like, just kidding. I'm actually doing great. Everything's working out the best I've ever seen. So I don't know what's going on with me.
That's temperance, my dear.
Yeah.
It's stand out. We have the photo evidence.
Yes, we do.
If I could post a photo in the chat, that would be cool, but I can't.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Substack, up your game. This is our 15th attempt to try to make these features and the lives a little bit cooler.
Like, let us do it on a desktop for once. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, like you're a desktop freaking app, and you're just like, you know what? We're not going to let lives on desktop for some reason. We're going to be like every other shitty freaking platform that doesn't let us use desktop apps.
No, we love you, Substack. We love you.
Like, but my camera's better on my MacBook. Let me use that. No, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
Okay, Nico.
Yes.
Well, you tell me when to stop.
Feeling the vibe. Feeling the vibe. Right there.
All right. Let's see what this has to say.
Purple.
Say hell no. Set the fucking boundary.
God.
To Phil.
Thinking that. I was thinking that. Oh my God. Oh my God. The most.
I appreciate that. Nope. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Nico needs 5 minutes. Hold on. Just
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Breathe.
That's your thing, Erica. You just doesn't matter what the deck is. You are armed and dangerous.
I'm serving it straight, ladies.
Oh my God, I love this.
I got a whole bunch of them. Does anyone in the chat want me to pull one just see how much it screws him over? Wait, is William in this chat because he needs a card? Is he?
Maybe not. He sounded like he was afraid to join.
I know, because we're grouping together against him.
Against him? I didn't know, but okay.
This opponent, this opposition, until I saw his comment that said super group. I was like, wait a minute. Did I just become an ox? So, like, what happened?
It's totally my fault because I scare him with my third eye vision and he just doesn't. Oh, Sean needs a card. I saw he just joined. He doesn't know
Sean,
what we're doing.
You join in and guess what? You get a fucking time.
Okay, Sean, you don't know what's happening, but just tell me when to stop.
Put a letter in the chat when you
put a letter stop or S. Ha ha ha. Keep going. When do I stop, Sean?
Good thing you're stop. There you go.
All right. This is your oracle for the day. Oh my God. This is so for you. What the fuck do you want? And on the back it says, can you see it? Imagine it. Write it down. Get a line to work for it. Just wishing for it doesn't do shit.
This is the rebel deck, Sean. We all got some really harsh truth bombs, but they were all correct. How do you feel about this one?
Like Tarot After Dark, like those games that you play,
nice.
and then they change it to the After Dark where it's like raunchy and uncensored. This is how I feel right now.
We need to do this. It would be amazing. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you to get back to it, Sean. Start writing again, even if you took a 5-minute break.
Oh my God.
These guys are we have some really prolific writers here.
I know.
I can't imagine writing more. I love it.
On it. Yes. Yes, sir.
But don't leave us.
No, not till we're done. Not till we're done. Then you can
just leave the live on. We need more concurrent viewers. Thank you. Okay, so before we get into your birth chart, Erica, you were talking about the Virgo new moon, and you were being a little sassy. I feel like
I gave the eyebrow. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like call out one of the 5 you've already given us, which I consider gifts. So thank you for being here and calling us up today. But it seems like you already know the answer. That Virgo new moon at 0 degrees of Virgo is really going to mess with all of our heads.
Yes.
How were you on the Virgo new moon?
Oh my goodness. Okay, we had a priestess ritual thing on Saturday. And my girl Alicia was in it, in this chat room, if she's still here. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, last 24 hours have really sucked. So we're going to do something different. So we all played angry songs, like angry girl feminist songs, and got ourselves all charged up because we were all feeling it. And then we felt better. That's what we did.
Oh, I do have a Spotify playlist called Female Character Energy. So it's all about raging, and it's all female-led bands. It's all...
I love it.
Yeah, so whenever I'm just feeling extra saucy, I'll just put it on, and I'm ready to type something for someone.
Yeah, I have bands in my head later. I have more.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Yeah. Give me more.
More. If you like Riot Girl Punk, I got some for you.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah. Everyone listen to Betty Blowtorch. That's all I'm saying.
Perfect.
Oh, I just recently found an indie band, The Blushes, all female band, and they have like topical punk songs for the current things that are happening that are shitty, and they're really great.
Mary Prankster too. You like her too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Spotify it.
yeah. I'm gonna have to make a little note. My Spotify is always up. It's like
Yes.
you know what? That's also in my thing. Love you.
Bye, Will.
Okay, so JR, what was your Virgo moon? Your turn.
Oh my God, the
I'm
day
sorry, asked maybe? I don't know.
the days all blend into one shithole. But it was, you know, it's such a weird thing. I did the ward. I wrote in my journal. I did a lot of writing, right? Like I made young adult short story I like posted about it, just popped into my head. And it was all about kind of like two best friends that not really gonna be best friends at the end. But it was like kind of those kind of stuff. But I really feel like I just got zapped. You know what I mean? But I don't have too much Virgo in my chart. I collect Virgos. I have a lot of Virgos in my life. So I think a lot of their residual energy kind of like gets into me. My mom is literally September 1st. We're going on a trip this freaking weekend, like I said. So I'm just waiting now. I like almost feel like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. You know, like it's just such like a high energy.
Yes.
I immediately in my head I was talking to myself, Virgo residue. You have a lot of Virgo residue.
Wait,
I do.
doesn't she have a Virgo South Node being a Pisces though?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I do.
Is your North? Not everybody does, but let's see.
Mine-
My North Node is Libra, but I don't know.
Maybe my North. Oh, well, you have my chart. Where's my Virgo node? Is
Yeah.
North or South?
North Node.
It's North. Okay, I mixed it up. So anyway, maybe you have a North Node. I don't know.
Yeah, I know a bunch of Pisces that have like the one or the other too.
Mhm.
We've been doing a lot of
Mhm.
flapping with the nodes and Virgo and Pisces, and I don't quite like it.
Well, you know, the sister signs, you know, they hang out a lot. So I feel like with Pisces and Virgo energy is kind of very similar. Like a Virgo moon in my life and a Pisces moon in my life, very similar, like very needy, very on the verge of, you know, like having a mental breakdown, feeling everybody else's feelings. It's very empathetic. It's very like crash out energy. So
Yes. So isn't a Virgo a no? So I'll switch it. Isn't a Pisces a more neurotic version of Virgo then?
I don't know.
I would say it's I would say it's flip flop because Virgos as an earth sign are always going to want to have some semblance of structure, but they have a lot of emotions. So they're trying to compartmentalize, whereas like Pisces usually are just like, I'm zoning out, I'm just associating, I'm not talking to any of you.
Yep.
We're crying, you know.
But that actually brings up a great point, Erica, because your rising sign might contribute to your mercurial vibes, because you were just talking about like feeling some Virgo energy. Well,
Yeah.
Virgo's ruled by Mercury, as is one other sign, Gemini, and you were born under the sign of Gemini. So your ascendant is Gemini, which is...
I love my Gemini ascendant. It powers my day.
That could be
that.
You're actually born under a fixed star, a Behenian star, namesake, called Capella, which is a little tiny goat being carried by a charioteer. It's pretty cute. But one of the hallmarks is that it might make someone feel a little anxious, prone to anxiety, and that doesn't seem right. Yeah.
No, never. Never. I am the most low-key, down-to-earth, like, you could find. No, not true. Yeah, that anxiety, right? Stewing and everything. Yeah, there's that.
Poor little goat.
No chance.
If
Yep.
we want to transition into astrology
Mhm.
just for a little bit as a thank you for being here, I have, let's see. So, conjunct the ascendant. Capella, when rising, its natives will be curious about all things and have an impatient eagerness to hear anything new. But care must be taken lest the native be overly anxious and take terror at even trivial bits of new information.
Not me at all. No. I'm gonna.
Totally vibes with just Gemini in general too. So it's like a double whammy.
That's what that is. Right there. Yep.
Oh, James, the gods of laundry are never ending. I totally get it.
Yeah.
The infinite gods.
Whew. Okay. As always, we will share this whole sign chart, scrubbed of any personal information, rife with metaphysical information. If there's any witches or warlocks trying to hex you, they're going to find this, Erica, and they're going to be able to just cast some shit.
A little dicey there. I don't know.
Hopefully not. Hopefully.
No, I need that. The oil you're making for me to ward them all off.
It would be my pleasure to send some off your way. I'm so excited. I know you know your stuff. This one is a bit experimental and dark, but I know you can handle it. Enjoy. It's going to be kind of funky. Okay. Cool. So this is pretty neat. Your lot of fortune is in your first house, near your ascendant, near Capella, which is interesting to me. Now, you and I have had the privilege, the joy of hanging out one time, and you were kind enough to do a tarot reading for me.
I did.
You seemed extremely selfless and very generous with your time and your perspective and just like things you'd learned and picked up over the years and things like that. Do you think the part of fortune might be telling you to pursue self-interest a little bit more?
That's the message I've been getting. They're like, someone asked me to mentor them this past week. And I'm like, money? I don't know how to charge that. Like, let's talk about it. Like, I had no concept of it. So it's forcing me to think about the value of my time. It's true.
Amazing. That's really great. You know, I love that people are seeking you out for mentorship. I think that they could do no better than you. And also, yeah, absolutely. You are your own biggest advocate, which is so hard for all of us to learn. But I think you're coming into a part of your life where now's the time. Seize that day, you know?
Yep.
Money of it all is hard for me too. Like I'm even now, like I'm trying to figure out pricing of these like books and packages or whatever. And I keep like asking Nico, like, hey, what do I frickin' do? Like, I don't know, money. I need money. I need it. But I don't understand like you were saying, like the value overall, like of, because you just want to be a helpful person. Just want to do what you love, like that's the reward, but you can't just have that in this life, I guess.
And the Piscean to our own detriment, right? Because, giving. And that's it. It ends right there. It's true.
Both of you also in it for the passion. Your rising signs are Gemini for you, Erica, and just for you, Sag. So, I mean, you're ruled by some inclinations that are kind of in it to do what you want and what you like to do, and not so much for the fortune.
Yeah. I want to do what I want, and I want to go places. Okay? I don't want to, that's it. Give me 20 tickets and get me out of here.
Can I jump on that ticket? Nico, you too.
You're already in my luggage, right? We've already decided.
6 or 7 people already on that train, so we're all gonna go.
Is this a one-way ticket to hell? I think I'm already.
What do you define as hell?
Here.
So no, I don't want to go here. I want to go there.
Yes. Wherever there is, we're going there.
Beautiful. Okay, so for folks that are interested in knowing, like, how did this little coven come to be? Erica reached out because Erica was kind enough to join on some lives. If we've just been chuckling on in the past, we have so many mutual interests, the three of us, a lot of things in common. But perhaps, Erica, now that I have your natal chart here, perhaps you were drawn to the energy because Jess and I have a significant Sagittarian energy to us. And Sagittarius is in your descendant, which is your partnerships of all kinds and types. It's not just romantic partnerships, it's business partnerships and collaborations and things like that.
Yeah, that was probably, you're like, these are my people. And I think I need to say hello. And it happened. And magic happened. I was like, I like these ladies. These ladies need to know me. I need to know them. And that's how that happened.
Well, I definitely vibe. That's how I go off vibes. It's so it's kind of bad for the internet, but usually I can tell. Okay, usually I can tell. All right.
I think all three of us do that, though.
Just got lucky. It's the Sagittarian luck of it all, too. You know, I'm just making shit up. I don't know if that's a real thing.
People in real life, absolutely not. Strangers on the internet, my favorite.
Yep.
Let's start a business.
Give me your social security number.
Oh.
You're now in my LLC. That's how we do business. Erica, back to you. Now, your sun, S-U-N, Pisces, as is your South Node, as is your Mercury, not too far from your sun. That's normal. With your midheaven. What?
I know.
What?
I know.
You know.
How do I exist and not fall apart, really?
No. When I was
Those are all Pisces? Those are all Pisces?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know.
No.
I say that with all the acknowledgement and understanding as Pisces Sun and Pisces Venus. Okay, I get it. I get it. But oh my God.
I know.
Right, well, I'll disclose what it is that's
everything
together.
Right, because we're already bracing ourselves for what you're going to say.
Yeah.
So with all that cool stuff happening in Pisces, on your midheaven, which is your most public self sector of your chart, do you ever feel in real life or at work where people may know of your reputation and that sort of thing?
They absolutely do, yeah.
A little exposed.
At first, yes. I'm like, I can't tell them I'm weird. Or I'm a mystic, or I do tarot, or whatever the thing is. I'm always hiding it. Right? Oh, no, I'm not a witch. Oh, what's that? They get to know me. Actually, the truth is, I hide it. If I don't trust the situation, people, person, whatever, I stay quiet till it's safe. I don't play that game.
And I think Pisces, in general, we feel misunderstood a lot because we have a lot of all the other signs in us. So it's like, it's hard because it's like, we don't even know how we feel opinion wise. Okay. You ask me how I feel one day, it's definitely shifting. So I don't want to give you an answer because it's not going to maybe be true in like that other, or I'm just going to regret it. I'm gonna be like, God, I said I like spaghetti. I mean, I like it sometimes. I don't like spaghetti right now, whatever. But I did see this funny thing, just to talk about, hiding mysticisms and things like that. I saw this, and if you're still in the broom closet, like you don't tell everybody you're being a witch, and it was like you can paint the side of your door instead because we were talking about the color purple and all this stuff, and I was like, closet.
Now I just don't care. I'm like, hey, everyone. Deal.
I love that.
You've stepped into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as someone with a South Node on their MC as well, how challenging has that been for you? So South Node for anyone in the chat who would like to know a little bit more of it, I like to shorthand it down to like, these are the tools that we come into this life with. So it is the patterns, those little ruts that we get into that are so difficult to get out of sometimes because it's so easy. It comes so naturally to us, this energy. And we're supposed to head in the opposite direction, which is where that north node is. So for you, Erica, it's going to be that Virgo energy.
Yeah.
Is it challenging at all for you? Or are you at a point in your life where it's natural?
It's challenging all the time because I want to be flowy and Piscean, right? I want to just flow with it, and I can't because I got this practicality, nagging at me, like, no, you got to do this, 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 and this, and then work, and then take care of your child, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and again, it ends, so I cannot be, and then anxiety. So it's pretty much a crapshoot.
And wanting to give and give and give too doesn't, help to be able to break past it sometimes.
It works against me 100%. I just can't. So don't. I don't fight it. I can't.
Your Saturn is also in Virgo. This could be why I had a hard time with that.
Oh God, the Saturn return.
Virgo
Oh
moon.
girl. Yeah. Oh my God. No, we're not even gonna. Oh, bad. It was hot. Oh my God.
For those of you in the chat, or watching this later, Saturn is a super slow moving planet. There are a handful of them, so they move through the signs very slowly. So basically, when you have a return of one of those planets, especially Saturn, that karma daddy, that horrible
I'm gonna flush out your life and either get with it or get out, kind of.
Yeah, you might feel like there are literal weights being tied to you at the age of 30 or wherever it falls in your
that is an accurate description. Yes.
Yeah, it's to me.
Yes. Hey, I made it through. That's all that matters.
30 for me was COVID. So it was like I could not run on my Saturn return. There was no hiding. It was just like, I'm here, bitch. Mine? No, I'm pretty sure it's Aquarius, but it was, I turned 30 in 2020-ish. I'm 34 now, so whatever it was. COVID was happening. I was home. I don't know.
My Saturn return was me and Sean. We talked about this, partying in LA at the goth clubs. That's how I got through my Saturn return. I just went and partied, and I enjoyed myself as much as I could. So that's what I did.
I love that.
Yeah. I had numb the brain.
Pisces 101.
When in doubt, drink a beer.
That's why I like Pisces.
We do escapism the best of any sign, I think.
You guys are so good at it.
I know, but maybe Scorpio is number 2.
Get out of here. What? No. Certainly not.
No.
Is that a fixed sign? Oh, I did promise we were going to talk about what gives you a little bit of that stability.
I need it. Let me know. Show it.
I think you already know.
I probably do.
We talked about it for like 2 seconds when we were hanging out, and you read my cards. You were lamenting your Venus in Capricorn.
I was. Yes, I remember this moment. Yes.
And I said, it's not bad. That's a good one.
And I didn't believe you.
Brings us back to the little goat in the stars.
The little goat is sad. The little goat is sad. Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to those joining.
Tell me how this is good, because I don't see the good yet in having a Capricorn Venus.
Well, okay, so listen. Venus might not like being in Capricorn, but it still can be a really good thing. I think that Venus Capricorn, there's an argument that Capricorn truly is a sign that understands value and worth. They just might have a harder time grasping that aesthetic side, right? That kind of other side of what Venus can represent.
I agree with this.
And also, what does one want, especially a romantic ass Pisces like you two, in love other than stability and a provider?
Why do you have to have logical arguments that make sense? Really?
No one can shame a Capricorn in front of me because that is my sign.
I know. We talked about this shared Capricorn aspects. Yes, we did. You know, and it's like I was telling someone else at Capricorn, a friend of mine, and he's like, "Yeah, my girl's like Capricorn with Venus." Like, I don't understand. I said, "I do," because she won't say yes to being official even after 2 years of non-dating until he levels up his life a bit, you know, gets more stable. And I'm like, I totally get that. So,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of caps in my life that are when I talk to them, they're like their language is different than mine. I just don't understand sometimes because they'll be like, "Well, they're not like well off, like I'm not like friends with millionaires or whatever, but they don't have to worry about their rent, you know." And I don't think they have ever because they're just so focused on gathering the dough, right? So it's just like every time we hang out, they're like, "Hey, I don't know what she's gonna do for a job. I mean, da da da," and I'm like, "You just sold a company for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're fine. What is going on?" Like, it's like, you know, that kind of thing. But as a Pisces Venus, I definitely need somebody who's thinking about that stuff because I sure as hell am not thinking about it.
Oh, my Pisces flies in the face of that Capricorn. It's like, oh, you have all best of intention. Let's do a budget. Let's do the things. And I'm like, I do it. I'm like, great. Memorize. Never look at it again. It's a Piscean of me, right?
Yeah. Oh, handle it. I'm fine. I've decided. Yeah, like I'm alive. Okay, we're doing good. It's fine here.
We're doing good. Yes.
The universe will take care of you.
Yeah.
Draw the boundary. Okay. The other thing, you have other things that are keeping you stable.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. So, well, first off, your Saturn and your North Node in Virgo are stabilizing, even though Saturn was retrograde when you were born. That's a little challenging. But almost across from that, in Aquarius, you have a very important heavenly body. Actually, one extremely important heavenly body, and then another really important personal planet. The first is your moon in Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
Which seems stable, but also very challenging.
I like it though. I love it. I really do.
Great that it's weird.
It is weird, and I like it.
Second off, where do you put your emotions?
Stuffed way down, that's where.
With the Capricorn Venus, okay? Yes. It's in there. They're hanging out together. They're talking. They're fine.
I got a couple baby goats. They're eating it like grass. It's gone. It's gone.
It's being processed, and then eventually, you know, it'll be understood.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay.
The personal planet next to your moon in Aquarius is Mars. Planet of war.
Is this why I'm a troublemaker? Am I a troublemaker because of this? Because it feels like it.
I would say it's not because of the Mars there. It could be that your Mars is there and your Saturn's retrograde. Like maybe those two things. I don't think it's just your Mars there. I feel like not everyone is that much of a troublemaker. But
I'm mischievous troublemaker, not a serious go to jail kind. But all the same, I will not do what anyone tells me to do unless I really legitimately want to do it. And really no one can talk me out of anything. So I was a family rebel and they could not control me. And I just basically, you know, flipped the burdens, did whatever I wanted anyway. So, you know, that's been my life, you know.
How bold you are. Mine was more subterfuge. I didn't flip the bird at their face. I flipped it in the shadow. You know, yeah. It's like I'm just gonna do this anyway.
Oh man, I was so very like I was like low level punk rock enough not to get in true trouble with my family, just enough. Like so I didn't get kicked out, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
like that's more what it was.
When you say things like black sheep, I'm immediately looking at your 4th house, which is in
Yeah.
your family, and your 12th house. In your 12th house, you have Chiron. I've
Taurus,
read,
huh?
yep, Taurus.
Mhm.
I've read, I would love to know your take on this, but I have read 2 other charts with Chiron and not Chiron and Taurus, Chiron in the 12th recently, but they were for younger folks, and they were like, I don't know what it could be. We were asking some questions to kind of get to the bottom of it because I love doing
Yeah.
observational astrology. But yeah, usually so that placement of the wounded healer in the house of hidden things, with the Pisces house, right? Where
Mhm.
it can be your house of secret enemies, or it can be your house of like boundaries dissolving, or like where you maybe on the positive side where you're attuning to the universe and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
How do you personally have a translation of that placement for yourself? I'd be interested to know.
100% accurate and true. Like all of it. Like all of it. Like I am the wounded, trauma healed, healing person. You know, my trauma was put upon me. It was not a terrible abusive thing. It was just it happened. Like anyone else, things happened. I didn't do so well after those things happened, and I became adult and I healed. So wounded healer and Piscean healer, mystic healer, as that's where I'm at. So I kind of channel all of that through if I can heal myself and heal other people, maybe everyone would be better. A little
That
bit more.
the mentorship
Yeah.
you're talking about, you're at
Yeah.
a point in your life where you've gone through the healing and now you can share wisdom, and I think that is great.
Yeah. I think the younger generation just not there yet.
Yeah.
They just don't. I mean, unless they've had their start way earlier, and they may have had a lot of growing up early, like really early. I'm just a little older than our younger generation, so I had some time to process it and heal it and all that.
Yeah.
Work with it.
These were folks like early 20s,
Oh yeah,
mid 20s. Yeah.
yeah. Give it some time.
Let it steep in the
Mm,
ethers.
yes,
Pluto in Libra.
I know.
Retrograde. Oh,
I
wait.
know.
So there's some Pluto activity happening recently. JR and I shared the same video, and Pluto's going out of bounds.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
What do you
God.
think about this? This might be a good thing to end on, transition
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I know is what I shared that you had already shared. So
Well,
I had never even.
Yeah, me either. Help me remember what the video said. So I think it was I think it was saying, okay, Pluto, the slowest moving of the slow planets, it's way out there, is going out of bounds. And this only happens every so many hundreds of years.
Mhm.
That right?
It's definitely a long time like that. You know, I do think centuries was a word used. Don't know if it wasn't like 500 years, you know, or whatever, but it was, you know, a pretty rare occurrence to happen. More rare than the black moon, for sure. For it to go out of bounds. But with it, I think it's just supposed to be like, because it's, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're talking about Saturn too. I feel like the two of them are, what's the word when it's like they're,
Conjunct.
okay, yeah, they're doing that thing. And I think it's supposed to bring all your shit to the light, like how all this stuff is supposed to be doing to me this freaking week for immutable signs. So that's what I remember last night.
Oh. Well, the last time that this happened, so it can do two things. It can, if it's northbound or southbound, I'm just going to use highway terms. It can go one of two paths. The most recent path was one way. I don't remember. I don't pretend to know. But it was a collapse in terms of all the power being subsumed and going toward the powerful. The one prior to that, so the cycle before that, was actually the revolution, the American Revolution or something like that.
Yeah.
Everything was collapsing. Power was collapsing.
French Revolution, American Revolution, was all those.
Yeah. So these systems of power were like collapsing in favor of the masses, the people, humanity, and that sort of thing, which is very Plutonian. This icy cold transformation doesn't give a shit who you are. So luckily we're in the realm of like a couple of years of Pluto going into and out of bounds for the next couple of years, allegedly to the effect of crashing these systems of power for the benefit of future humans.
You can see that like coming to fruition just by how angry people are getting at everything, and the way that people are communicating, and people are starting to understand each other despite propaganda filled heads. Like now it's just like, no. We're peasants. I feel like I see it all the time now, like just being awakened to it. And it's just going to keep going. It's the only optimistic thing I have right now is the fact that every time I'm feeling a certain way, the planets correspond with how I'm feeling a little bit, revolutionary speaking and things like that. So I definitely, it's going to suck. It's going to be great. It's going to suck for a minute.
So is this and JR, is this our temperance again?
Yeah, it's just like, oh God, because I feel like it's so odd, because I think when I'm doing a tarot pool, I try to focus in on just me, but I always, because I don't know if it's Pisces, I don't know what it is in my chart that's just like, no, I'm looking at the big picture of everything. I think that's why I feel so drained, is because I'm just so invested in all the bullshit that's happening in the world, and I'm not protecting my own energy, because I'm like, well, if you guys need my energy to make this shit all better, you can take some of it, kind of deal.
Okay, the Rebel deck has something to say about that. And it's going to make you feel better, I promise. And it has curse words. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You are talented and fucking amazing.
Oh.
And then the world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit.
I'll really try. Okay, I'll really try. No promises.
Erica, how do you do that?
I'm magical. Oh, and William just joined. I have my cards out, William. See, just for you.
Oh.
Hi, William. How are you?
Oh,
he's scared. He's scared.
The one shaking in his boots. I get it.
Well, I threatened him that 3/3 eyes are gonna go beam him out of space, so I don't know.
Lovely. Brace yourself. Hold on
Brace
to a
yourself,
desk.
sir. All right. You know these cards. I think you've seen these before. And you have no choice. You must comply. Many years of threats. It's true. I have threatened him for years to get to a card tarot table, and he will not do it. You tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Just press stop. I'm going to take that as stop.
Anxious emoji.
Yeah, anxious emoji. Oh, God. What do they have to say to you now? Okay. Okay. Are you poor right now, William? Because you need to save your fucking money. Stop, please. Treat yourself later.
I need that one too. God damn.
Right? Don't we all?
Gosh. Yeah, we've all gotten some brutal truths, Will. That's yours.
No,
welcome.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a question, Erica. If just Erica, you go good for time if we go into like 6, 7?
Yeah.
Okay. They got your number. Yeah, we the cards do, at least, and Erica does. A card flew out at me. I was passing my bookshelf. I was just rearranging some things. Card flew out. Was actually the magician. What does that mean?
Oh, for you?
Yeah. Or is it a message for you, do you think? Because I was going to come to talk to you mere hours later.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably for me, since you had started all this trouble by having these fun live events, and I just got myself into it. And the magician comes up for me. Actually, it came up for me quite a bit these last 2 weeks.
Do tell.
Yes.
I knew I should bring this up.
Yes.
There's something in my head.
Hold on. So I do new moon, full moon, all those kind of spreads all the time. And where did he come up? Was it?
We've got the archives. We have.
Oh, we do. Oh no, it's manifestation. And right now I'm in a particularly productive time right now. Writing, creating, kicking ass at work, all the things.
I love that.
I am just doing all the things right now. I'm tired, but I'm doing them. So I am being the magician. I'm making it happen. Using that wand, doing all the things, and it's great. But I'm tired. I'm doing it. I'm perseverance.
Did you end up taking the time to write that scene that you had mentioned? You don't have to go into it. We don't want spoilers. But
I did not. I did not, because I decided to instead work on that the Eye of Horus post instead.
Hell yeah.
And I yes. So I did write. It just wasn't that.
That's okay. That's awesome. I love that.
I was so glad to get it out there. I was like, oh my God, I have to get this spread out. It's eyeballs. So
I appreciated it. Obviously, I saw it and I went and did it. Like 5 minutes later, I was like, I gotta do this.
Thank my guides. They're the ones that gave it to me. I don't know where it came from, but it was amazing.
Yes. Oh my God. Can we have another little trio sesh where we're cackling on a live about guides? Because I would love to know more about that too. That might be a good one.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And we won't make you carry the whole convo, but we'll come prepared with something.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
maybe. For me, maybe. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I should promise for JR.
I need guides on the guides, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm just sort of, winging it all the fucking time. And I know that's not true, you know, because we talk about synchronicities all the time. We talk about things that are pulled in different directions. I would just like to know who to thank instead of just being like, thanks, whoever's up there for looking at me, whatever kind of deal. So it'd be nice.
Thank the Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all the people, all the things.
Right.
Okay. In my training, as a two-liner explanation, is that we usually have a pair at least. Sometimes an animal and something else, someone else, whatever. And then sometimes we have an ancestor guide, which I do. And when I did a bunch of work last year, my ancestor guide kind of stepped in, and took over the primary guide stuff for a while, and he backed off. And then when she was done, the other one came back in. It was just that all like, okay, it's your turn. And then I've been told I'm going to get 2 more eventually, and they're going to kind of take the reins. So, who knows,
That's
right?
Cool.
I was told about my animal guide 10 years before, and when you're ready, and then he came a year and a half ago. I'm like, well, finally. So,
mine, not theirs.
Yeah,
don't they
I know. Don't they? No. Well, you're born with them, and you either know or you don't. Call them angels, call it spirit guides, call them ancestors, whatever. Same idea.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. Yeah, I think that you have 3, girl. I get 3, but I don't know what they are. But you and me, we'll talk one-on-one.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what I do. I tap in. When I do my work, I'm basically, think of it like they're intermediaries, so they protect me when I do my liminal work with a person or myself or whatever it is, and they go and be my communicators to other people's energy and their guides and whatever it might be, and then they bring it back to me. They're like the little messengers. So, and that way it's not direct and I'm protected. So, yeah.
crucial for Pisces placement.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I feel like maybe my guides are like, can she just take her foot off the gas pedal? Jesus Christ, I've been doing so much. And maybe that's why I'm so tired all the time. You know what I mean? Or like, a different type of tired, because I've been in a situation like you were explaining before where like you're tired, but you're working and you're doing and you're energized, but tired. And not like, and then this is different. This is like an exhaustion of maybe I'm just being greedy. Like, what am I, or something,
Yep. I did so much training last year, 2024, and a little bit the prior year, right? So almost a year and a half of straight mediumship and intuitive training and ancestral healing and all these things month after month. And by November, I was sick. Like I kept getting colds. I was exhausted, and my guides straight up said, "You stop." And I didn't. "You better stop." I didn't. And what happened? 6 weeks of being sick at the end of the year, back-to-back colds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So I don't do a lot of that work this year. They said, "Nope, you're done. Calm down, slow your road, do your work, but do it intentional, not just for funsies." So
yeah, I think I think because I was a teacher elementary school for so long, and of course kids are petri dishes, talk about it all the time, but I'm still using so much energy. And when you're a teacher in any capacity and you're giving so much of yourself, you're like leaving yourself open and vulnerable. So I was like sick constantly from them and from everything else and just being run down. And then now that I've quit teaching, I'm like, I haven't had even a freaking sniffle. And I'm like, oh, I'm tired, but I'm not like getting attacked. Just been a nice dangerous space.
Come over here. I got an elementary age kiddo. He brings home all the germs. If you want to babysit, anytime.
Strengthening in that.
I love kids. I'll hang out with kids. They got great imaginations. I love it. Pisces, childlike imagination, stuff like that. But I am happy to not have 21 or 26 of them like that.
Yep. One is enough for me.
Well, I want to thank both of you ladies for taking the time to chill with us and everybody who's chilling with us live and everyone who's watching this in the future. But before we go, Erica, what is some stuff that you have been working on, are or about to release to the public?
Well, I have been talking about my, I don't know how I got to this path, like my priestessing path. I have 2-3 parts out so far. And I'm trying to get to a goal, but it's a winding path. So the next installment is all my mediumship training, which is actually really, really, really interesting. What happened with that? And Nico is hounding me to finish writing, and I know William, you want me to write too. So I guess now 2 of you hounding me, to go back to creative writing. And get creative and brave, because I'm not brave with creative writing, because I've just been doing tarot lessons for way too long and I'm stuck in the rut. So I need someone to shake me loose. So everyone has permission to, badger me about it and make me write.
Don't badger.
No, nice.
I'll shake the tree. I'll shake the tree.
Yes, shake up a few leaves. And I am currently I have kind of a lined up. What I do every month is I have one collaboration a month with someone, usually in my tarot or pagan community. I just released one last week, which was a long time coming, and that one is Sacred Embodiment, Woman as a Tree, which is in prose and a tarot interpretation by my good friend Julie, and it's gorgeous. So I do recommend that. And I got more tarot lessons coming up eventually. And I just got to get to the creative writing. That's the next goal. At least one scene, right, Nico? One scene?
Yes, one scene.
One scene.
One sentence.
Yes.
I feel like Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You Pisces.
I know. As I feel like I put it off. So Pisces, I'm like, I'm not in the mood. And then, by the time it gets to be in the mood, I just don't want to do it anyway. So I just do something anything but that. And I just don't do it. So a swift kick in the ass would be good. once in a while
Mhm.
because,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
That is just like the energy telling you like this is where it needs to go right now. And then when you
Right.
get back to it, you're like, okay, now it's just flowing out of me, you know? So trust the process. You got it.
You
I
know
was just
what?
thinking it would be
Yeah.
funny if a funny live of you teaching Nico and I a tarot like a card, just like one card or whatever. We would just I know I'd be making jokes as I'm trying to cover up that I don't know anything I'm talking about, and it would just be a really funny, good time, and I would love to learn more from you. So it's just so exciting.
We could totally think of something fun. I
Yeah.
have a lot of things we could do. I think we could put our heads together.
Yeah.
That
I
already
love
sounds
it.
like fun. You didn't even need to finish the sentence, and I was down. Wherever we're doing it,
We're doing it. We're doing it.
awesome.
And then, just to rib at William a little bit, we may have to use you as a victim for our tarot reading as a fourth person. Just saying, you can't say no.
If the guides speak it, so mote it be. It's gotta happen.
Depending on you. We're depending on you. Matt doesn't even know.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I do have somewhere to go. I have to let the dogs out or they'll start barking. So sorry, you Johnny come latelys. Nice to see you just the same if you're just joining. And I hope you guys have a great night. Definitely check out everything for Erica's that we are going to be linking down below. Erica, thank you so much for joining us. JR, thank you for joining too. And
Thank
we
you.
hope to see you guys again. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.